Welcome, wanderers. I'm Shibnath, your anchor at World Travellingz, where ordinary maps meet extraordinary stories. From Dras's frozen frontiers to Siberia's silent taigas, we journey beyond postcard perfection into raw, untamed beauty. No filters, no fluff, just authentic encounters with cultures, cuisines, and courage that redefine travel. Pack your curiosity, not just your bags. Hit subscribe and join me as we explore Earth's hidden chapters together. Adventure awaits. Let's wander wisely. Nestled at 10,800 feet in the razor-sharp embrace of the Himalayas, where the air bites with crystalline clarity and silence echoes louder than any city clamor, lies Dras, a name whispered with reverence among adventurers and patriots alike. Known globally as the second coldest inhabited place on Earth, after Siberia's Oymyakon, this unassuming town in Ladakh's Kargil district transcends its frigid reputation to reveal itself as a landscape of staggering contradictions, a battlefield transformed into a pilgrimage of peace, a frozen desert blooming with unexpected warmth, and a remote outpost pulsating with stories that redefine human resilience. For the intrepid traveler seeking authenticity beyond Instagram backdrops, Dras isn't merely a destination, it's a visceral encounter with extremes that reshapes your understanding of beauty, courage, and the indomitable human spirit. Where Earth meets sky, geography and the anatomy of cold. Dras occupies a strategic position along the NH-1, Srinagar-Leh highway, approximately 60 kilometers west of Kargil town. Cradled within the Dras Valley, often called the gateway to Ladakh, this high-altitude desert experiences a climate of brutal honesty. Winter temperatures routinely plunge to -45 degrees Celsius, -49 degrees Fahrenheit, with record lows touching -60 degrees Celsius. The cold isn't merely a number, it's a physical presence. Water freezes mid-air when tossed skyward. Breathing feels like inhaling crushed glass. Vehicle engines require preheating hours before ignition. Yet this very extremity creates magic. Pristine snow blankets transform the valley into a monochrome dreamscape. While frozen rivers become natural highways for locals navigating the silent winter. The valley's geography explains its climatic severity. Surrounded by towering peaks exceeding 16,000 feet, including the infamous Travellingz and Tiger Hill, the Dras Valley functions as a natural cold sink. Dense, frigid air descends from surrounding glaciers and becomes trapped, creating temperature inversions that lock in the cold. Yet summer, June to September, offers redemption. Temperatures climb to a pleasant 15 to 25 degrees Celsius, wildflowers carpet alpine meadows. And the Dras River flows with turquoise vigor fed by melting glaciers. This dramatic seasonal transformation means Dras offers two distinct travel experiences, the stark, spiritual minimalism of winter and the vibrant, accessible adventure of summer. The road less traveled, reaching Dras. Reaching Dras is itself an initiation into Ladakh's raw grandeur. Most travelers approach via the Srinagar-Leh highway, one of the world's most spectacular, and challenging, road journeys. By air, the nearest airport is Kushak Bakula Rinpoche Airport in Leh, 230 km away. From Leh, hire a private taxi, 8 to 9 hours, or join a shared cab. Alternatively, Srinagar Airport, 280 km away, offers more flight options. The drive to Dras takes 10 to 12 hours but showcases the valley's gradual transformation from Kashmir's verdant beauty to Ladakh's austere majesty. By road, recommended the Srinagar-Leh route unfolds like an epic poem. Depart Srinagar, traverse the Zojila Pass, 11,575 feet, a narrow, crumbling mountain pass that remains closed November-May due to avalanche risk, and descend into the Dras Valley. The moment you cross Zojila, the landscape undergoes a dramatic shift. Lush greenery surrenders to stark, rust-colored mountains, prayer flags flutter against impossible blue skies, and the air grows thin and sharp. Pro tip: acclimatize properly. Ascend gradually, spend a night in Sonmarg, 8,900 feet, before tackling Zojila to minimize altitude sickness risk. Carry oxygen cans, stay hydrated, and respect your body's signals. By bus, Jammu and Kashmir State Road Transport Corporation operates buses from Srinagar to Leh that stop in Dras. Budget-friendly but physically demanding due to rough terrain and limited amenities. When to visit, decoding Dras' dual personality. Summer, late May to September, the unequivocal choice for first-time visitors. Roads open, accommodations operate fully, and daytime temperatures permit exploration without specialized cold weather gear. July-August offers wildflower blooms and cultural festivals. Ideal for photographers, history enthusiasts, moderate trekkers, families. Winter, October to April for seasoned extreme weather travelers only. Most hotels close, basic homestays operate with wood-fired bukaris, heaters. Roads frequently close due to snowfall. Yet rewards are profound, unparalleled stargazing, minimal light pollution, surreal frozen landscapes, and authentic interaction with resilient locals. Ideal for adventure purists, documentary filmmakers, solitude seekers. Shoulder seasons, May and October, unpredictable but potentially rewarding. Witness the valley transitioning between extremes, melting ice sculptures in spring or early snow dusting peaks in autumn. Fewer crowds, lower prices, but infrastructure may be limited. Beyond the chill, Dras' soul-stirring attractions. Dras War Memorial, Vijay Path, where velour finds voice. No visit to Dras is complete without paying homage at the Dras War Memorial, India's poignant tribute to soldiers who fought the 1999 Kargil War. Perched on a hillock overlooking the valley, the memorial's central feature, a pink sandstone obelisk inscribed with, "In memory of the heroes of Kargil," stands sentinel against the very peaks where battles raged. The museum houses artifacts recovered from battlefields, Pakistani currency, ammunition boxes, and personal letters that humanize the conflict. But the memorial's emotional core lies in the Gallery of Heroes, displaying photographs and citations of Param Veer Chakra and Mahavir Chakra recipients. Stand before Captain Vikram Batra's portrait, Ya Dil Manj More, or read about Grenadier Yogendra Singh Yadav's assault on Tiger Hill despite 15 bullet wounds. Feel history breathe. Visit at dusk when the beating retreat ceremony begins. As bugles echo across the valley and the national flag is lowered, soldiers render honors with precision that transcends ceremony. It becomes sacred ritual. Many visitors report tears flowing unbidden. This isn't jingoism, it's raw, unfiltered gratitude for sacrifice made on these frozen slopes. Traveler insight: hire a local guide who lived through the war. Their first-hand accounts, of hiding in bunkers, watching artillery flashes light the night sky, transform historical facts into visceral memory. Tololing Peak and Tiger Hill, walking on hallowed ground. These adjacent peaks witnessed the war's fiercest fighting. While climbing requires military permission and mountaineering expertise, viewing points along the highway offer perspective. Through binoculars, you'll see bunkers and trenches still etched into the mountainsides, silent witnesses to hand-to-hand combat at 16,000 feet. The scale becomes apparent, capturing a single peak required advancing just meters per day under enemy fire. Veterans often visit these sites for emotional closure. Travelers report an overwhelming sense of humility standing where ordinary humans performed extraordinary acts of courage. Mushko Valley, the Valley of Peace Reborn. Once a restricted war zone infamous for Pakistani intrusion points, Mushko Valley, Beautiful Valley, in Bulti, now symbolizes reconciliation. Located 25 kilometers from Dras toward the line of control, this high-altitude meadow blooms with vibrant wildflowers each summer. The valley gained international attention when Buddhist rock carvings dating to the 8th century were discovered, proof that spirituality once flourished where bullets later flew. Today, it's a trekker's paradise offering glimpses of ibex and snow leopards. The juxtaposition, ancient carvings beside abandoned bunkers, speaks volumes about humanity's cyclical journey between creation and destruction. Minamarg and Amarnath Cave Route. For trekkers, the route toward Minamarg, Meadow of 1,000 Flowers, offers breathtaking vistas of Nunkuan Massif, 23,000 plus feet peaks. This path historically served as an alternative route for Amarnath Yatra pilgrims before security concerns rerouted the journey. While currently restricted near the LOC, permitted sections provide solitude unmatched elsewhere in Ladakh. Local guides arrange multi-day treks with camping under star-drenched skies, a transformative experience for those seeking wilderness immersion. Dras village life, warmth in a frozen world. Beyond monuments, Dras' true treasure lies in its people, the Shina-speaking Dard community, whose ancestors settled this valley centuries ago. Visit the local market where women sell handwoven padu and gurgur. Share kawa in a homestay as elders recount oral histories of surviving -50°C winters. Their resilience isn't performative, it's woven into daily rituals, storing firewood for 8-month winters, fermenting vegetables for sustenance, maintaining ancient irrigation channels that bring glacial meltwater to terraced fields. This cultural immersion, often overlooked by checklist tourists, reveals Dras' beating heart. Practical pilgrimage, accommodation, cuisine and logistics. Accommodation, options remain basic but improving. Dras Tourist Complex, JKTDC, offers clean, heated rooms with valley views. Private guesthouses like Highland Homes provide homestay experiences with home-cooked meals. Book ahead during peak season, July and August. Winter visitors must confirm heating availability, many places shut entirely. Food, Dras cuisine reflects survival pragmatism transformed into comfort. Must-tries. Ladakhi cuisine, where survival becomes art in the roof of the world. In the thin, crystalline air of Ladakh, where Dras shivers as Earth's second coldest inhabited outpost, cuisine transcends mere sustenance. Here, food is survival alchemy, a centuries-honed wisdom transforming scarce resources into calorically dense, soul-warming nourishment against brutal Himalayan extremes. Ladakhi cuisine, deeply influenced by Tibetan Buddhism and Central Asian trade routes, operates on a simple yet profound philosophy: maximize energy, minimize waste, honor simplicity. The cornerstone is sampa, roasted barley flour mixed with butter tea to form a dough-like paste called pava. Consumed daily by locals, this humble staple delivers slow-release carbohydrates essential for enduring sub-zero temperatures and high-altitude labor. Equally iconic is butter tea, gurgur cha, a salty, frothy brew of yak butter, brick tea, and salt that coats the throat against dry mountain air while providing vital fats. Visitors often grimace at first sip, the salty richness defies Western palates, but locals swear it prevents altitude sickness and fuels day-long treks. Thukpa, the region's beloved noodle soup, arrives steaming in wooden bowls, brimming with hand-pulled noodles, hardy greens, and sometimes mutton. Its broth, simmered for hours with local herbs, warms from within, a liquid embrace against biting winds. Equally cherished are momos, delicate dumplings stuffed with minced yak meat or cabbage, steamed in bamboo baskets and dipped in fiery, says, Ladakhi chili sauce, that ignites the senses. Protein sources reflect geographical constraints. Yak meat, leaner and richer than beef, features in stews and dried forms for winter storage. Skyu, a hearty one-pot dish of wheat dough balls simmered with vegetables and meat in a thick gravy, epitomizes Ladakhi resourcefulness, no ingredient wasted, every calorie counted. Dairy plays a surprising role. Chirp, rock-hard dried cheese made from yak milk, serves as both snack and nutritional insurance. Locals suck on these chewy nuggets for hours, extracting protein and fat gradually, a portable survival kit for herders traversing frozen plateaus. What makes Ladakhi cuisine extraordinary isn't complexity but context. Each dish evolved not for Instagram appeal but for human endurance. Eating here becomes participatory anthropology, sharing chang in a smoke-filled kitchen, accepting a bowl of butter tea from a wrinkled elder whose hands have kneaded dough through 50 Ladakhi winters. These moments transform meals into memory. In Dras specifically, wartime resilience further shaped food culture. Soldiers' rations blended with local staples, creating fusion dishes now served in homestays. Yet authenticity remains uncompromised. No refrigeration in traditional homes means everything consumed is fresh, fermented, or sun-dried, the original farm-to-table movement, born not of trend but necessity. To taste Ladakh is to understand its people, unpretentious, resilient, and deeply connected to land that gives little but, when respected, sustains profoundly. This isn't cuisine for comfort, it's cuisine for courage. And in every steaming bowl of thukpa, you don't just taste food, you taste survival refined into art. Butter tea that saves lives, rock-hard cheese as survival fuel. Ladakhi's cuisine isn't for foodies. It's for survivors. Would you try it? Skyu, hearty barley-based stew with vegetables and meat, Ladakhi's ultimate cold-weather fuel. Thukpa, noodle soup infused with local herbs. Momo, steamed dumplings, vegetable/mutton. Butter tea, salty, calorie-dense brew essential for altitude adaptation. Most eateries cluster near the highway. Carry snacks for day trips, options vanish beyond town limits. Connectivity, BSNL offers the most reliable mobile network, Airtel/Jio remain patchy. No ATMs in Dras, withdraw cash in Kargil or Srinagar. Electricity supply can be erratic, pack power banks. Health and safety, altitude sickness poses real risk. Ascend gradually, avoid alcohol initially, and carry Diamox if prescribed. UV radiation intensifies at altitude, sunscreen SPF 50+ and sunglasses are non-negotiable. Respect military zones, photography near installations is prohibited. Always carry ID proof, security checkpoints are frequent. The Dras effect, why this journey transforms travelers. Visiting Dras transcends typical tourism. Here, travel becomes pilgrimage, not religious, but existential. Standing where temperatures defy human endurance yet communities thrive for centuries forces introspection about our own resilience. Witnessing war memorials without glorification, only solemn gratitude, redefines patriotism as compassion rather than chest-thumping. Trekking valleys where ancient Buddhist carvings coexist with recent bullet scars illustrates humanity's perpetual dance between enlightenment and conflict. Travelers consistently report a phenomenon I call the Dras effect, returning home with recalibrated perspectives on comfort, courage, and connection. The petty stresses of urban life lose their grip when you've breathed air so cold it crystallizes in your lungs, yet felt warmth sharing tea with strangers in a mud brick home. Dras doesn't offer luxury, it offers truth. And in our filtered, curated world, truth has become the ultimate luxury. Responsible travel, honoring Dras' fragile ecosystem. As Dras gains visibility, responsible tourism becomes critical. This high-altitude desert ecosystem recovers slowly from damage. Practice these principles. Pack out everything, no biodegradable excuses, carry all waste to Kargil/Leh for proper disposal. Respect sacred sites, remove shoes at memorials, ask permission before photographing locals. Conserve water, glacial meltwater is precious, limit showers, reuse towels. Support local, hire Dard guides, buy handicrafts directly from artisans, eat at family-run eateries. Stay on trails, fragile alpine vegetation takes decades to recover from a single footprint off-path. Final reflections, the call of the cold. Dras will never be a mainstream destination. It lacks luxury resorts, Instagrammable cafes, and curated experiences. Its appeal lies precisely in its refusal to be tamed, in its raw, unapologetic authenticity. You come to Dras not to escape reality, but to confront it, the reality of human courage on Tiger Hill, the reality of climatic extremes in winter silence, the reality of cultural endurance in Shina households. As dusk settles over the valley and the temperature begins its nightly plummet, stand at the war memorial one last time. Watch the Himalayas blush rose gold under the setting sun while stars emerge with impossible clarity in the thin air. In that moment, between day's end and night's dominion, you'll understand why travelers call Dras addictive. It doesn't comfort you, it challenges you. It doesn't entertain you, it transforms you. And long after you've returned to warmer latitudes, you'll carry a piece of its frozen fire within you, a quiet reminder that the most profound journeys aren't measured in miles, but in the depth of perspective they etch upon your soul. Dras awaits, not as a dot on a map, but as a threshold. Cross it not as a tourist, but as a witness. And let its frozen truths thaw something essential within you. Another horizon conquered, fellow traveler. I'm Shibnath, signing off from World Travellingz with soul full of stories and camera full of memories. If this journey moved you, smash that like button, share with a wanderer friend, and subscribe for our next expedition. Drop your dream destination in the comments, I might just chase it for you. Until then, keep exploring beyond borders. Stay curious. Stay brave. This is Shibnath, your anchor in a world worth wandering. Journey on. Thanks for watching.